Taking a look at satellite and radar right now, we've got still a good amount of clouds out there, starting to fade away in parts of Rains, Van Zant, and Henderson County right now, and also a few spots with the sunshine sneaking in parts of Trinity and Houston counties. But for the most part, it's still mostly cloudy out there, and temperatures right now are in the upper 60s to lower 70s. Notice where the sun's more out, you can see it's a bit warmer, like in Corsicana's up to 75 degrees, which is the warmest spot around the region, although Hemphill is very close to there at 74. Now looking into Thursday, we are going to have a risk of a few strong to severe thunderstorms. Most of the area highlighted underneath a level 2 out of 5 risk, which is your standard slight risk from the Storm Prediction Center, which just means a few strong to severe thunderstorms are possible. Keep in mind that we are in the midst now of the spring severe weather season, which is this month, April, May, and even into early June as well. We could also see some severe thunderstorms. So all things considered, considering we are in severe weather season, this is a pretty standard and pretty low risk overall for us, but it's still a risk nonetheless. So it's something we'll need to keep an eye on. Now, taking a look at that tornado threat, again, this is one of the reasons why, of course, spring has the most tornadoes here in East Texas, but the chance of seeing a tornado is very low with this system. It still can't be ruled out, though, so make sure to stay weather aware from Rusk down to Lovelady, farther north through Henderson, Marshall, Linden, and points to the north and to the west of there, including Mineola, Tyler, Athens, and Canton, and also up towards Mount Vernon and Sulphur Springs. But if you can see behind the banner there, there is a higher risk of tornadoes up to our north, and that is closer to where the better upper level support is. And that's why that tornado threat's a bit higher there, but still can't rule out an isolated tornado here in East Texas. Let's take a look at what Futurecast has for us. Again, we will see clouds continue to clear out a bit as we head into the afternoon. We'll still call it partly cloudy overall, so there will be clouds out there, but we should start to see more sunshine during the afternoon hours. And then by Thursday morning, we'll start out with mostly cloudy skies, and we will see mainly cloudy skies throughout the day. And that will help limit some thunderstorm development, but still, you can see by 5 p.m. a few showers start to develop, nothing really too intense, but look what happens towards around 6, 7 o'clock. Typically, the strongest storms happen right before sunset, and you can see by 7 p.m. We can see the potential for some isolated supercell development. Now, if that occurs, and again, it may not happen exactly in this location, but if that occurs here in East Texas, then large hail and tornadoes would be the primary threat. And these storms that do develop during the afternoon and evening Thursday will likely be the strongest storms of the event. But there's also a possibility that these storms that you see on Futurecast don't really fully develop until they're north of our area in that zone where we have that greater chance of seeing a tornado. So again, this is a conditional threat. We'll have to watch for any storms that develop Thursday afternoon and evening. After that initial round moves on in, we'll track the cold front itself move through during the overnight hours. Some showers develop along it, maybe a few thunderstorms. A few of those could be severe. If we do get a severe storm overnight, it would likely be in the form of damaging winds. We could see additional thunderstorm clusters develop through Friday morning, although it probably won't be as intense as what Futurecast is showing. Again, to recap, here's a breakdown of the severe weather threats. Damaging wind gusts in excess of 60 miles per hour is a primary threat, especially with those storms that move through overnight. But if we do get those isolated supercells, then large to very large hail and tornadoes will also be a threat as well. But overall, the tornado and flash flooding threat is lower than the wind and hail threat. To recap the forecast, back to today, though. Today, again, severe weather is highly unlikely. That stays to our north today, but high temperatures should climb into the upper 70s and lower 80s, all depending on how much sunshine you see. And then for tonight, we'll drop down to the upper 60s with some gusty winds up to about 30 miles per hour. And again, Thursday, we're watching for severe thunderstorms and then just general thunderstorms for Friday and Saturday. We'll dry things out by St. Patrick's Day and be a lot cooler heading into the start of the week. The first day of spring is actually going to feature below average temperatures. For deep East Texas, it's more of the same. Look for us to gradually dry out by St. Patrick's Day and stay cooler heading into the next work week. For your latest weather forecast, you can go to our website.